Hello all, I'm Chongo and welcome to Payday 3 The Review. This review will be focusing on the amazing features and improvements to the Payday series with this entry. Starting at the beginning, the developers want to make sure that you are ready for the challenge and grit required of completing a bank heist. So in order to prepare for this trial, once you open the game, you'll then need to close the game down and create a special Starbreeze Nebula account. Even though you are already logged into a service to play the game, such as Xbox, PlayStation or Steam, you will still need this other account. This extra account will at some point provide value, but it's too early to tell what this will be. Once you do get into the game, you'll find the game is always online or online only, which is great because it means the game will be online forever and you'll have no issues accessing the servers. None whatsoever. Which is great after all these launches lately with so many issues. Once you've easily logged into a match, you can then decide to either rob a bank by doing everything stealthy, avoiding cameras, working with your teammates in a high stakes, high reward adventure, or you can just start shooting people. The choice is completely up to you. When you are ready to complete your heist, keep in mind that some guards have trained for this event for years. They have eyes like hawks, and they are prepared for anything and everything, including multiple physical hits to their body.
Hey!
However, a bullet to the head will do the trick. Many of the enemies found in Payday 3 are what you would expect from previous games. You have the police officer, the tank, the shield,
Give up! I'm bulletproof!
and, oh wait, it's Splinter Cell Blacklist. Dear Mom, I was called out to a bank heist today. I got to put the stealth suit on again. I was able to do some cool flips and knock down this criminal. While he was on the ground lifeless, I just kept hitting him again and again and again. And I thought I should stop, but I felt so alive. You're Jeff. Anyway, back to the review. You'll attempt to rob a bank, which normally involves waiting a very long period of time for something to happen, such as breaking through the floor so you can rob the actual vault, while taking on wave after wave of enemies, which is a great experience, especially when they're all in a line for you to continue shooting them in the head. The gunplay is a major step up over the previous Payday games. The sounds of the guns are much better, but you still run out of ammo just as fast. You'll also be able to collect hostages and trade them like Pokemon cards for more time and resources, since the police don't seem to mind that you've killed all their friends from the other neighbouring precincts, and they still think there is some chance they can negotiate with you. Once you get into the vault, you can begin collecting money, and we have a nice minigame to unlock the boxes. Not this again. There's just something about this criminal, Mom. He just felt so good to hit. You can easily defend your teammates while they're continuing to get loot by shooting in the exact same spot. You can then transfer this money to a van, once again waiting for it to show up. You may have to turn off some obstacles so the van can escape, adding to the fun. You'll then be walking through a loop of going backwards and forwards, grabbing as much cash as you can, putting this in the van until... this So, as I was saying, you'll be in this loop of going backwards and forwards, collecting as much cash until you're ready to leave. Once you complete your mission, you will receive your share of the cash that can be used to purchase items and upgrades. You'll also need to level to purchase some of these items and upgrades as well, so they have both a cost and a level requirement. Payday 3 in future will also contain microtransactions, so you can spend more money to purchase in-game cosmetics. They've also announced their DLC plans for the first year, which you can pay more money for. So you have to purchase the game, and that's one transaction. Then you can purchase the DLC pack for the season pass for the first year, that's another transaction. Then you have the paid cosmetics to improve your vibe and look in the game, and that's a repeatable transaction, so you can do that as many times as you like. Some people may say this is the real heist on our wallets to pay more and more for this game over time, while not being much different from the previous games in any major way. And to those people I say no. This game was made from the heart, to those of you that wish to carry out your bank robbing fantasies with friends, and to test your friendships when you accidentally set off an alarm and wreck half an hour of planning and stealth. And yes, there is a cash store and announced DLC already, but what do you expect? It's 2023. Game developers can't just release a standalone complete game and make lots of money from that and nothing else. You need to make the game last forever, and keep gamers coming back again and again, drip feed your content to ensure you keep your monthly users to keep the game going forever and ever. With that all being said, I rate this game 3 out of 5 stars. To improve, the game could have had more enemy variety and more heist options. Once the DLC is released, this would be a 5 out of 5 star game.